Good evening, everybody. This is Electrical Essence, and I want to thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And I was going through some of my episodes from September. September was such an interesting fucking month. And we are now in the month of November. And not much has changed when it comes to, let's see, how do I say this? To, bitch mode. Like, I swear to God, like Mars just needs to move his ass off of Aquarius because it makes me want to rip somebody's fucking soul out and throw it out in the fucking street and then fucking run over it with a fucking steam cleaner and then throw it back in their fucking bodies. Yeah. I am very unhappy with a lot of things, and so you know what they say, when mama's not happy, nobody's happy. No, actually, it's not that bad. No, I take that back. It is that bad. Mama's not happy. Mama is not fucking happy. And you know why? Because I've literally have had it beyond past up to here with a lot of shit. Now, I have nobody else to blame when it comes to the things that I feel and why I feel them, you know, and so I don't ever try to point fingers at people when I have to really like check myself on certain things. Well, you know what? I have checked myself on a few things, and I would just point fucking fingers. I'm not gonna point any fucking fingers. I'd like to point some fucking fingers, but I'm not gonna do that, because if I point fucking fingers, I might fucking poke somebody's eyeball out. So I've had it up to beyond here with a lot of shit. For one, you know, people take other people for fucking granted. People take other people's fucking intelligence for fucking granted. People take other people's kindness for fucking granted. And people who have, I don't know, how do I explain this? I call it the butthurt ego. We have the butthurt ego. We have the fucking child ego. We have the I'm big and powerful more than you fucking ego. I mean, we got all kinds of different types of fucking egos, right? And don't get me wrong, I love the ego. I fucking love the ego. I do. You know why I love the fucking ego? Because the ego is correlated into breaking down the different individual souls and personality types. The ego is what separates me from you, and you from the other person, and the other person from the other person. Because I'm not you, you're not me, when it comes to our deep archetypal dynamics to who we are as individual fucking souls. Individual fucking souls. Individual. That's the key word. It's individual. Individual. Now, I get the whole collective conscious. I get that. I get a lot of things. So, you know, I get it on such a fucking level to where I don't need you to fucking come and explain something to me that I already fucking know about. So, the ego. I have no problems with the ego. I love the ego. I love the ego that has taken time to not only self-reflect, but to have transformed into knowing who it is, knowing its weaknesses, knowing its strengths, knowing that it is no better than anybody else when it comes to this existence in this lifetime. Knowing that another person's ego and another person's personal power is aligned to who they are and has nothing to fucking do with me and my ego. I have no problems with the ego that is able to step back and be like, okay, this person may have different opinions than me. This person may have different views than me. This person may have different perceptions than me. It is not my fucking job to step in and to try to flare and flex who I am with my opinions and my perception and everything. We are to evolve the fucking ego. We are to take our ego and take time to really get to know what the fuck our ego is about. We need to take time to figure out, okay, this happens and this happened, this happened. Why does this upset me? Why this? It goes back to the whole surrendering to solitude. A lot of people need to surrender to their fucking solitude. A lot of people are so fucking afraid to surrender to that fucking solitude of self. Because when you have surrendered to that solitude of self, you have a way of knowing who you are in that darkness of being alone and having nobody else but yourself. And then realizing that it's okay. That it's okay to be alone, because truly we are never alone. Never alone. It is okay to feel the things that we fucking feel. It is okay to feel hurt and shame and anger and love and all those different types of feelings, especially when we are alone, especially when we are with other people. It is okay to feel, but it's not okay to make somebody else feel less like a fucking human being. It's not okay to make somebody else feel less intelligent. It is not okay to take somebody else's weakness and try to fucking harm them with it. That I'm not fucking okay with. I am not okay with the little fucking bratty little inner child in somebody's fucking ego throwing a little fucking tantrum of pay attention to me. Me. It's like, I'll tell that fucking kid to go sit in the fucking goddamn corner. Fuck that little kid. The little kid can go fucking sit in the fucking corner and think about his little fucking actions, because you know what? The world does not necessarily revolve around that fucking child. The inner child. A lot of people have a lot of hurt and pain, and the inner child just holds on to it for so many different reasons. That inner child is linked into so many different aspects of who we are, linked into with the ego. Now, when I talk to people and people flare their fucking ego, it's kind of funny, because it is always somebody who knows that they are powerful. Somebody that has taken some time to get to know who they are. But people don't take time to shut their fucking mouths and to listen for a minute. Listen. Just listen. And what I mean by that is, don't ever fucking assume that who you are dealing with is something that they may not be. Don't ever fucking assume that somebody is weaker than you, less intelligent than you, less powerful than you, less soulful than you. Don't ever get it fucking twisted with your fucking ego that you know better than somebody, that you know more than somebody. People need to fucking humble that fucking ego. You need to fucking humble that fucking ego and transform that fucking ego and that fucking humbleness. You know what the difference between a bad bitch and a fucking dumb bitch? A bad bitch doesn't have to run around telling somebody that they're a fucking bad bitch. You know what a dumb bitch does? Runs around tells everybody that they're a fucking bad bitch. That's a dumb bitch. That's a fucking dumbass bitch. Dudes too. Dudes can be bitches. A lot of dudes are fucking bitches. A lot of bitches are fucking cunts. And sitting back and observing a lot of things lately, I always observe. I'm always observing different things, and and I always have to kind of come back, and especially whenever I notice certain things, I just have to kind of sit with myself and be like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? And I have been witnessing so much fucking ego flares. So much. And then when it comes to people that have an involved ego, you can tell because those type of people don't have to step out and fucking and puff up and flare back. They don't have to run around and all up in other people's fucking faces talking about how they know and they know and they know. Well, you know what, bitch, the person you're saying that you know, the other person may know too. And I hate when people want to correct somebody else, correct somebody's thinking, correct how they do things. Bitch, get the fuck off my shit. Bitch, get off her fucking shit. It's like, it's it has been just fucking disgusting to watch people treat other people the way they fucking do. It's been fucking disgusting for people who won't even take the time to really know somebody. Listen. Actively listen to somebody. Because when you sit there and you actively listen to somebody, you get to know who they are. You get to understand their strength. You get to understand their weakness. You get to understand who they are as a person. You get to understand that, hey, this person's pretty fucking smart and they know what they're doing. Hey, this person may do things different than me or may see the world different than me, but the way they see the world is absolutely amazing, or the way they see the world is fucking disgusting. I mean, it varies. People don't fucking listen anymore. You get fucking 2 words out of your fucking mouth. They can't even complete the fucking sentence and they want to fucking jump and assume and think they know the fucking end of the story. Bitch, fucking listen to what I'm fucking saying. Am I done talking? No, I'm not done fucking talking. Have I said happily ever fucking after or the end? No, the fuck I didn't. So how the fuck do you know how the fucking story goes? You think you know how the story fucking goes? No, just shut the fuck up and fucking listen. Oh, you want to keep on talking over me? Well, you know what? You're a dumb bitch and I'm done. I'm done. I'm not explaining anything to you, you know. Because, you know, a lot of times if you listen to somebody, if you really listen to somebody, people be dropping some fucking amazing fucking gems. People sometimes have such insight and such wisdom into something that will shine some fucking light on your fucking ignorance. The ignorant fucking higher self. The ignorant fucking soul. Because I'll tell you right now, we all came into this fucking world ignorant as fuck. We all came into this world fucking ignorant as fuck. We came into this world not knowing shit about this fucking world. One of the things in this lifetime that I feel, is that we are to battle against that fucking ignorance of self. We are to battle into taking that ego and that higher self and this life and this existence and learning to correlate them all in together and to grow. And how in the fuck are you going to do that if you can't shut your fucking mouth and listen for a fucking minute? And all these people out here that are doing life coaching and counseling and blah, 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 blah. Half those motherfuckers need to fucking just pack up and just fucking quit their goddamn day job. For real. Seriously. How in the fuck are you going to give somebody 2 cents of fucking, of your opinion or 2 cents of fucking advice when you can't even shut your fucking mouth long enough to fucking really see what the fuck is going on and to really know what the fuck? Their fucking life, their life experience and perception is going to be totally different than your life experience and perception. You may look in the sky and see orange, and they might look in the sky and see fucking red. Maybe if you step back for a fucking moment and realize, like, hey, you know, I see the sky in a different color, but that's okay. I don't need to fucking correct you and tell you that, you know, you seeing the sky in a different color is wrong. People need to realize that they fuck themselves when they get comfortable in their fucking ignorance. And the ignorance I'm talking about is not listening, not paying attention, not being actively fucking aware of self and surroundings. You know what? 13 minutes in, I'm going to go ahead and end here for now because, well, I'm just going to keep on talking more shit. And I just had to get that off my chest. Pay attention. Listen. Actively listen. That means shut your fucking mouth and shut your fucking mind and fucking listen. When I say shut your mind, I mean shut the ego mind and open up the higher self mind and listen. Because you learn so much from other people about who they are. And you might learn a little bit about yourself if you just fucking shut the fuck up and fucking allow somebody to fucking talk and not to jump in and quickly try to give advice or quickly think that you know what the fuck is going on. No, let that person tell you what's going on and then evaluate it. God, people fucking piss me the fuck off. And we wonder why our children sometimes act the way they do because we don't fucking listen, especially with our children. You just listen to them. Just understand them a little bit more. Not even just children, your coworkers, your friends, your parents, your family, people. Just shut the fuck up and just listen for a minute. Because I'll tell you right now, That's where people fuck up the most, is when they're not fucking listening. They think they're fucking listening, but they're listening for the wrong fucking cues and words. Because people, they don't listen. People, they wait to respond. And shit, nowadays, they don't even let a person fucking get the sentence out their fucking mouth before they fucking respond. So, okay. Let me go ahead and end here. Electrical lessons, everybody. And Mars is transiting through fucking Aquarius. Through my 8th house. And that's been kind of quite interesting. But, again, thank you for listening. You have a good night.